All right, cool. So good. Again, this morning, thank you for being on the call. Again, if this is your first time on the call, this is our morning Rise and Profit Leadership Call that is hosted by the illustrious Dr. Jewel Tankard, our Chairman 50, soon to be Chairman 100. We are speaking that to an existence. And so, guys, I'm always so honored to be in your guys' presence. And so just to give a little backdrop here, about almost 3 weeks ago, we had a phenomenal conference, a welcome, or excuse me, a honorary dinner that Dr. China Bethley put on, which was a phenomenal event. We thank Rich University for putting that on. This was a thank you to Christopher Terry. So we had a dinner on Friday night, but Saturday, guys, we had nuggets of information. And what stuck with me is that Chad Thompson, Chairman 100, and Garrett Roberts, Chairman 100, they had done a phenomenal job dropping serious nuggets on social media and getting your social media game up. And so that's what we want to talk about today. And I want to give you some pertinent information. I want to really give you a foundation to get started, okay, as far as your social media is concerned. And so, you know, for those of you who are social media gurus out there, please excuse me, because this is going to be very elementary for a lot of, you know, for you guys out here. But this is for the person that says, you know what, Shawn, I've been thinking about social media. How does social media play in this space of I Am Master Academy? How can I utilize this? How can I keep costs down? All right, so I'm going to be very cognizant on keeping costs down, but how can it be effective in the same place? Okay, so we want to make sure we cover some of that. So I got a lot of information to give, but we're going to pack it down in this 1 hour. It is recorded, guys, so you can replay it. And let's go ahead and jump right in here today. So let's see here. And I'm so thankful that all you guys are on. Thank you so much. Always love seeing you guys. All right, so here's what we're talking about, guys. We're talking about learning social media, okay, and getting started on Facebook and Instagram. And so I want to give, again, the preface part is, you know, we are in a technological business of I Am Master Academy. Understand that the beauty of our business is that we're not carrying products around. Okay, we're not carrying pamphlets around and little brochures. Instead, everything is done from your cell phone. You can share videos. You can go ahead and give testimonies. The software is downloaded on your phone. So you don't have to carry anything. Your business virtually allows you to be anywhere on the earth and be able to make a serious amount of money. And so the reason I need you to embrace social media is for a few things. Number one, this is the largest billboard in the world. Okay, the largest billboard. Now, if you didn't know, over 4 billion with a B, 4 billion people are on social media. Okay, they are on Facebook, and another 2.5 to 3 million people are on Instagram. And of course, now Facebook has purchased Instagram. So now guess what? This is one giant unit. So you can basically say that we have almost, 4 billion plus people on this electronic billboard. So the old way of doing business, I know me and, Chairman Jazz Williams, he's an incredible leader. And not only is he my mentor, but I think we mentor each other at times. And so we talked about how we came from the old school way of network marketing, which was belly to belly. That's where we would meet somebody, or we would create that list of 100 plus names, 200 names. We would call them up. We would pique their interest. We would sit down with them and do them one-on-ones, or we would do group meetings, or we would meet at a hotel. And so that, of course, is, the kind of the dinosaur way of doing things. It still works. And I'm not saying abandon that by no means. But what you're going to see today is, for a lot of you who are working full-time jobs, you want to know, how do I go, Shawn, from working a job and be able to get the exposure and the growth of growing my business? This is why I need you to learn social media and embrace that part, okay? Now, let me really give it to you, okay? I'm 1,000% real. Look, I've done the research. Me and Garrett Roberts were talking about, me and Jazz Williams were talking about it. The top leaders that you see, these guys who are chairman 250s, chairman 500s guys, they have a very strong social media presence. Okay, they do. So I'm going to let you know that if you want to go ahead and aspire to that rank, you're going to have to embrace the social media. Okay, belly to belly, getting 30,000 people in your organization to get to chairman 500, it cannot be done just sitting belly to belly. All right. And yes, you can do it, but it will take you an exuberant amount of time to do that. Why do that when you have a billboard at your fingertips? Okay, so let's talk about that. So here's a little pie graph I made. Okay, the percentage of connections that people make versus, you know, of potential prospect connections. Okay, so what I'm saying here is that, look at this. In this day and time, when you have a network marketing business, you find out a lot of people are going digital. They're going online. And so now to create that market, all right, you need to be on social media 94% of the time. 94% of your business will be built on social media, okay? The other 5%, guys, you'll create that through meeting on cold call. That's people that you meet out at the Walmarts. That's people that you meet at the coffee shops and stuff like that. But then guess what? Look at it. Family and friends, 1%. You could probably look at each of your businesses and find out how many family members and close friends do you have in your business. And of course, we start off with write a list of 100, you know, get your family and friends. Well, we do that because we understand that the intimidation level is less when you take baby steps talking to people that you already have a warm connection with, okay? But for you to build a global business, to build a multi-million-dollar revenue a month per year business, you are going to have to do what all the other big companies are doing globally, and that's get on social media, all right? So I want to go ahead and get your mental part right and understand that this is a crucial part of what will help your business either make it to the chairman level and beyond, or it will kill your business. All right, will kill your business. Now, again, not saying that you can't continue to meet cold calling people, cold prospecting and stuff like that, or dealing with your family and friends, because it all depends on, you know, the type of person that you're getting. If the people you're talking to have large networks, then of course you're going to grow exponentially, but you're still going to have a percentage of your business on social media. All right, so now let's go through some checklist stuff right here, okay? I want to really start from the very basics of what do you need to do to even engage and start your social media path. All right, so here's the thing. All right, first and foremost, we got to make a decision on what kind of message are you trying to send to people online. All right, and here's what I kind of go to is that what you put out is what you're going to attract. If you want sharp, intelligent people that have half a sense in their head, then you need to portray that you're a person that has half the sense in your head. Okay, that's just how it is. All right, so now, once you determine that, hey, Shawn, you know, I'm a pretty good person. I'm a business owner. I kind of want to portray the right image out there. Okay, then there's some things that we need to do to get you set up for success. All right. And I'm going to show you my Facebook page and Instagram page and stuff, guys. So I'm not just talking about it. I want to show you this is what I actually do. So number one, here's what you got. You got to do an audit of your social media. You got to do an audit of your Facebook. Now, let me tell you how important that is. Okay. So first of all, you got to take off all your controversial, profane stuff, inappropriate material off your page. Okay. And you need to edit your pictures. All right. Now, I know some of you, you know, y'all got those little club shots. You know, y'all bent over, you know, y'all got the little two signs up, you know, y'all are doing your thing. You got the little drink in your hand, you know, ooh, girl, I needed to drink this Saturday. It's my party, it's my birthday. I understand all that is great, but here's what you need to do. You need to make those pictures private. Okay, so you go in, there's a setting that you make private that maybe only your friends can see, or you just make it private period so nobody else can see. All right, but regardless, you don't need that public, because here's what happens. When a person finds you on social media, they go through your pictures. They want to see what type of person are you really? Are you just faking the funk? Like, you know, 2 years ago, you was, you know, smoking blunts, you was cussing, you was putting all kind of stuff on your social media, you was half dressed, you was doing all kind of stuff, and then all of a sudden now you got suits and dresses on, and now you're looking like you're the super professional. That doesn't jive together, guys. It's not consistent, and people can see through that. Because of social media, you know, it's starting to show who you are, and that's a good thing. It is a good thing. So it's just like a billboard. You want to put out the good stuff that you want. Okay, save that other stuff that you got on the side. And so just a little part is, if you have a political position, you know, I have a political position, you know, I limit putting my political views out online. Okay, people know who I'm affiliated with. Okay, but I keep it on, you know, I keep it pretty minimal. Okay, I never use profane language, and I don't allow friends of mine to have profile sites or put posts on that are profane. I definitely don't allow that. Okay, and then of course I don't do inappropriate material on my page. Okay, you're not gonna see, you know, all kind of crazy stuff on my page, right? Number three, have a good picture on your profile picture, okay? You know, those old grainy pictures that you guys have, look, you don't have to necessarily go out all the time and get a Photoshop done, but you know what, there's nothing wrong with going to a friend who's a photographer or somebody has a great iPhone or a good phone and get dressed up, sit at the park, sit, you know, in your yard somewhere very nice with a nice background and take a couple nice shots. Okay, good headshots, maybe a good body shot, and post it as your profile picture. You want to convey confidence. You want to convey professionalism. All right. Now, some people say, "Well, look, Shawn, that ain't really who I am. I'm not really a suit guy. I'm not a woman who wears a bunch of dresses or suits and stuff." That's okay. Then guess what? Put on your best gear that you feel comfortable in, that's true to you. Okay, that's tasteful, and make that your profile picture. Okay. Now, here's the thing that people do. Now, on an average, people, if you don't know, there's a something on your phone, and I can challenge you to think that if you use this little part on your phone, it tells you how much time you spend doing certain things on your phone. And I can guarantee that most people spend anywhere from 4 to 8 hours scrolling through Facebook and Instagram on their phones. Okay? So with that being said, because it's 4 billion people on the planet that are checking it out, and an average of 8 hours or 4 to 8 hours a day that people are scrolling, they're looking at over 500 to 1,000 different posts a day. You want to make sure that your posts are positive. All right. So here's where you want to start adding things in. You make positive quotes, something inspirational, maybe something spiritual, something educational, or something family oriented. All right. All those things are something you should start having on your post. All right. Next thing is, you know, these are things on, hey, how do we want to, you know, what do we want to put on a video to attract people to start noticing you? And I say, make a video on your page that's a testimony. Okay. Maybe it's a testimony on how you got started in Forex. All right. You went from a job, you went from here, but this is what you do. There's some people that are very established in other careers. You know, of course, Miss Angela, we were talking earlier, she's you know, established working with the business commerce. And so she's known there, but what you do is you're going to tie in other professionals. Maybe you'll have a conversation with another professional and say, hey, this is how we're helping businesses out. This is how we're doing different things. All right. The second thing is present a problem and you have a solution. Hey guys, a lot of you are out there, you know, you guys are trying to, you know, purchase that new home, get that new car. A lot of you are trying to get out of debt. Hey, have you guys ever thought about Forex, foreign exchange trading or cryptocurrency trading? Hey, I thought about it about maybe 6 months ago, and this is a skill set that I'm learning. And, you know, this is something you should maybe take a look at. You know, it's allowed me to do X, Y, and Z. You see what I'm saying? Present a problem with a solution. This is something in your video that you can do. Or do an interview. Of course, you know, we've done a number of interviews. Do someone's sideline. I did a great interview with Alicia Hunter, who's on our team. She has a great story of you know, being in a abused relationship and almost being homeless with her kids, and then becoming successful doing Forex trading. And now she's wanting to direct movies and other stuff. So she has a great a video, great interview that we exchanged with that. And so you could do that with a number of people on your team, do it with your upline, do it with your downline, okay? And then of course, make it conversational and be you, all right? Don't try to put on this fake actor voice, because guess what? Your friends know who you are. They know how you sound. They're like, man, why is Tony sounding like that? He's sounding kind of fake. No, you don't want to do that, guys. You want to have fun. You want to have a good conversation. People want engagement, okay? And so the next thing is start off posting 1 to 2 times a week. That will keep things fresh. Now, we have talked about posting 3 times a day and all that, but let's be real. A lot of you don't have the time to do such a thing, okay? But I'm going to show you a way on how you can post several times a day and still only do maybe 1 or 2 videos a week, all right? If you can do 1 or 2 times a week, do whatever is comfortable for you that you can do consistently. The name of the game is consistency. All right, let's move on to the next thing here. All right, videos get more than pictures, okay? Now, here's what I put. People are quick and lazy and don't like to read unless they have a bit of time. honestly, guys, what I've learned is there's much more engagement with videos. People want to just scroll, hit it, and within 30 seconds to a minute, you want to say what you're going to say. But here's the thing, the longer videos that you have, the more engagement that you have. The more engagement that you have, the more that Facebook will show your posts, okay? They want to see engagement. It went away from just a quick minute. We used to say, put a little 30-second, 1 minute, because it won't hold people's attention. But what Facebook is finding out is that the longer your videos are, the more engagement that it is, okay? So videos make engagement quick and interesting. Start with something 3 to 5 minutes, okay? And then, you know, you can go from there, okay? Like I said before, look like what you wish to attract. Have your hair, your clothes, your posture, your lighting right. Natural lighting is best, okay? But a desk light or lamp is good. Restrict your background noise as much as possible, guys. So again, if you're on your back porch or outside or whatever, that's great lighting. You don't have to worry about getting all these special lamps. But if you're inside, guys, I've taken a nice little, those little desk lamps, and I put it, you know, behind with maybe a little cover over it to give me the perfect lighting that I need, but doesn't make me look too bright. That's a great way to do so. Maybe you find a light in your home and find the right lighting. Either way, guys, you can find a very simple way to go ahead and have great quality videos, okay? Always have fun and be yourself, because that's why people want to connect with you, okay? And so when recording for Facebook, one of the tips that I got was turn your phone long ways, okay? So yeah, so turn it long, okay, instead of up and down when you're recording on Facebook. Of course, on Instagram, it'll be up and down, okay? So long ways on Facebook gives you a nice span on your screen so they see it, more engagement. And make sure your background is neat, guys. Nothing turns people off, especially professionals, that see your background and your background looks like a mess, all right? All right, so now doing interviews by video. I'm pushing through this. Okay, good on time. Okay, so now we were just talking earlier, and of course I talked to Mr. Benji, who is the son of Dr. Jewel Tankard. He is a phenomenon when it comes to this online stuff. Of course, speaking of Dr. Jewel, now it used to be you could do the Facebook Lives where you could have one person in the background, you have a big person there in the front. What Facebook is trying to do is trying to discourage you basically from doing so much on your personal page and now going to a fan page. Okay, and so they really want you to promote things and do things on your fan page. So that's really creating a fan page. You see Dr. China has a fan page, Dr. Jewel has one, I have one, David and Manitier, all the leaders have fan pages, and it's very easy to set up. But what you want to do now is you have to go through Zoom. Just like we're on Zoom now, you have to go Zoom, and then there's an option under your settings. You go under settings, go into in meeting advanced, and you scroll down, and there is a part that says live streaming to Facebook and YouTube. And you want to click that toggle up. Now, you do have to have that option on the $14.99 plan or higher. It does not come with the free plan. So once you upgrade to that, you're now able to do interviews on Facebook where people are side by side, and it looks neat, it looks fresh, and then you can record it. Okay, that's great, because you always want to record your interviews, because guess what? Once you do it on Facebook, you want to download it, upload it onto YouTube. And we're going to talk about having a YouTube channel, okay? And so make sure you plan your interview questions. So what I did when I did an interview with Alicia is we talked about what the questions were going to be about. So she had an idea of how her responses were going to be. Doesn't have to always be an exact question, but I led her in there and said, hey, look, this needs to, you know, tell me your story. Tell me, you know, some highlights. Tell me some of your successes. And then we're going to tie this all into Forex. Okay. So that we have an agenda. You want to have a meaning to your video. All right. You don't just want to just talk about any old thing. You want to make sure that you have a all out meaning to why you're doing this. And what you're doing is you and that person are trying to promote a story or testimony that will have them look back to you on Forex trading. Okay. And make sure you have fun too. Okay. All right. So here's some tips to write down. Again, this is going to be in the recording, but make sure that throughout the video, you ask to like and share and comment. You want to do this for engagement purposes so that your videos will show over and over again. Not only that, though, you'll have comments, and this is how people are going to get drawn in, okay? And of course, if you have a YouTube channel, you want to tell people to subscribe. So what I do is throughout the interview, I'm going to talk, and when that person, I can tell that person may want to take a breath or a drink, or maybe they ended a question. And so I'll recap the interview. I say, hey guys, I'm on the video with Alicia Hunter, and if you just tuning in to our interview, you know, she's talking about how she started and how Forex trading has allowed her to have opportunities to get into directing and acting and owning multiple businesses. If you can, please like, please share. And if you like this video, or if there's something that resonates with you, please leave a comment down below. Also, we have a YouTube channel, and the YouTube channel is this, and this. And so now you go back to it. So you want to do that about 2 or 3 times, at least in the beginning. You want to do it somewhere in the middle. And then, of course, you make sure you do it at the end of your interview or whatever video that you're presenting, okay? All right. So, and of course, you want to make sure you put your links and contact information in the heading or underneath the videos, okay? And if you can't, you know, if you just jump on and happen to do it because of time, go back in and just edit your headings, because you can always go back and edit what's in there, okay? All right. I already said have a focus on trading and Forex in the video, mention how it ties together in the total story, and don't worry about time, okay? The more time is the more engagement, and Facebook loves engagement. All right. Still looking good on time. Okay, now we're gonna flip to Instagram, okay? So now, again, Facebook now owns Instagram, so now they're connected together. So what I like to do is I will record a video on my phone, okay? And I typically try to keep it about 14, 15 minutes long, no more than 15 minutes. And then I'm going to upload it onto my Instagram, all right? I'm gonna upload it. All right. And then I'm going to put a compelling little title in there. What happens is there's a option that says short video, long video. I'm typically doing a long video. So I hit the long video. All right. It uploads it. And here's what happens. It's going to show on your Instagram and on your Facebook. And it's going to start off showing the first minute of the video. So you might be talking, hey guys, you know, I'm going to talk about how our team today gained over 500 pips just using this particular strategy. If you want to know more, go ahead and follow the video, you know. And so it shows the little insert, then you swipe up more and they can see the full story. And that creates engagement, and that's a great feature to have. So you want to learn how to do that, okay? On your Instagram, on the first few lines, you know, Dr. China does a great job of that. I've seen her bio that's under there. I've seen Dr. Jules. On the first few lines under your picture on your Instagram, you want to put a short bio, because I believe they give you about maybe 60 characters or something like that, maybe 60 to 80 characters. And you want to talk about who you are. You know, you could say millionaire mom, Forex trader, crypto queen, you know, whatever the case may be. Put something in there. And then, of course, put a link to your contacts. All right. You want to make sure that you have your contact information. Something that I've got from a lot of people that I signed up on is that people are now looking for Forex, and they're looking for competent people to join. But what happens is a lot of people post videos, but they don't have any contact information, or they put an old email that's no longer any good. Okay. Or they have an old link from the old iMarkets Live that doesn't work anymore, and they haven't put their new link on there. Okay. And so guys, I don't really put my links on there, but what I do is I put my email or I put a phone number so they can directly contact me. Because once a person is hot and they make a decision and they find you competent, they want to contact you. And then you want to go ahead and start putting them through your funnel process and get them signed up, okay? Okay, IG works great with pictures, but does so much better with videos. And so I was a person that posts a lot of pictures, and that's good. If you're going to post pictures, I move to number 4, then what you want to do is you want to start putting some meaningful stuff to it, not just one sentence. That's what I learned from Chad Thompson. Chad Thompson had said, hey, look, you need to put something inspirational, something that's going to call people to want to respond to it. So if you notice in some of my posts, it's going to be kind of long, but I mean, it doesn't have to be like 10 pages, but do something that's a couple paragraphs. You know, hey guys, I was here at this conference and I met a lady, and this is the interview that we did, and da 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 da. And then people are like, whoa, okay, this is pretty good. Let me really look into this. And then if you have a video after that, it just gives great engagement. Okay. A picture tells 1,000 words, but guess what? A video will say 1,000 things. All right. So it's great to have a video and start posting those videos. So start doing that. Okay. Hashtags, hashtags, hashtags. This is something Mr. Benji, Dr. Jewel's son, had talked about. Hashtags are so important, guys. So what's the purpose of a hashtag? A hashtag ties groups of people to their interests. Okay. So Instagram allows you to put up about 21 hashtags. And so what I do is I went on Garrett Roberts' site and I looked at his hashtags. I copied some of his. I went on Chad Thompson's. I copied some of his. I went on David Emanite. I copied some of his. So what I did is I went into my notepad on my phone and I copied up to about 20 hashtags and I stick it on the notepad. All right. Some of them are going to be tied to Christopher Terry. Some of it the harmonic scanner. Some of the Dr. Kathy Kirkland. Some of it is to maybe Forbes magazine. Some is to whatever. Okay. Hashtag and then whatever. Okay. And what that does is people who are looking for that subject on Instagram, when they go to look up Christopher Terry, guess what? Your video is posted with Christopher Terry's. Okay, so it comes into a collection of all the people who are using that hashtag, and that video of yours will pop up. So then when they see the video, they'll be like, wow, I like that. Let me go ahead and go to their page and let me connect with them. You must put hashtags in when you use your Instagram and you post something, okay? That's just gonna tie you to certain things, okay? So always, always, always put hashtags in.
I wanted
Instagram videos and posts. On IG, you can do IGTV. Okay, so what I did is I downloaded, Dr. China Bethley did a great teaching on this about 6 months ago, 8 months ago, on using IGTV. So what that does, guys, is when you have videos that are longer than the traditional minute or 3 minutes, and they run into 5-10 minutes, you want to put it up on Instagram TV. All right. And then you also have InstaChat. Now, I haven't used that too much yet, but what I've learned that it does is it gives you a snippet of video that people can see on that little part, the little live part. So they click on it and they say, oh my God, we just made so much money in the last 10 minutes. You need to watch it. And then boom, then they're like, yo, I need to watch it. So then they go to the full IGTV video and then they watch the whole part. They feel the engagement. They see your contact information. They contact you. Okay. So InstaChat is another thing that's on there, but you want to start posting longer videos and upload onto IGTV. Go to your Play Store, go to your Apple Store, download the IGTV next to your Instagram app. And when you post videos, you want to put it up there. And you can put it into categories just like you do on YouTube. You can select playlists. So you can put it in a series. So if people want to know about Forex trading, they can see your videos on Forex. Okay. If you are a homemaker and you do crafts or design or whatever, and you do Instagrams on that, you can series those together. Okay. So guys, these are a lot of things that are coming together. Okay. Here's the part that Mr. Benji taught me that was so great. How do you post several times a day when you don't have the time? He said, you can record a long video, all right? Then you post it in sections, all right? So I could record a 20, 30 minute long video or a 15-minute long video, and then in the morning, I'm gonna post the first 3 minutes. Then in the afternoon, I'm gonna post from 6 to 10 minutes. And then at the end of the day, I'm gonna go ahead and post from the 6 minutes all the way to the end of it. You see what I'm saying? So that was definitely a part right there that I was like, aha, I like that. And if you can do that 2-3 times a week, okay, now you're having consistency, but you don't have to spend time on it. A lot of people think you got to always carry your phone around and then, you know, sit there and record every little thing. No, make one video when you're at somewhere and then save that. Save those in a catalog. And then you say, you know what, I'm going to show a piece of this now. And people want more. They want to, that curiosity entices them to want to follow you. Okay. All right. And so the last thing is, guys, to learn more about maximizing Facebook and IG, watch YouTube videos, guys. I just embellished myself in some of the top YouTubers and IG people on Facebook, and just learn, just type in there how to set up your Facebook page, how to go ahead and promote it. And you have tons of videos that are like 5-10 minutes long, and you want to study that. Okay. All right. So now YouTube channel, I'm gonna touch on that. We're still good on time. All right. Start a YouTube channel. This is something Chad Thompson talked about. My team has our own YouTube channel. The reason I set that up is because I want to bring light to our team. It's all about branding and marketing. It's all about branding and marketing, guys. All about that. All right. So we brand our team just like Rich University brands their team. They're always, I see Rich University everywhere. Shout out to Rich University, Dr. China. They are beast mode. I definitely see Dwayne Lodge's team, beast mode. I see them all over social media. And of course, Team Wealth Builders, we're here. We're going in beast mode too. So start a YouTube channel. This creates long-term followers and keeps a chronicle of your journey. The thing is that Chad Thompson talked about is, guys, they want to see you on the come up. They want to see that when you first started doing your videos on your little LG phone, and then eventually you started coming up, the quality of your videos got better. They were unique. They were authentic. People see you. People want a come up story. They want to follow you. I get people now joining my team that have followed me 3 years ago. They said, Shawn, you still doing this Forex? There's got to be something to it. I saw you when you first started doing your crazy little presentations that were umming and on and all that stuff. And now they're polished and they're better. And now you're confident. You know, I see your consistency. So now I'm going to follow you because of your consistency. People want to follow your consistency. Okay. All right. And so they want to join you because you're growing and you're progressing. I don't care what nobody says. When your friends are watching you on social media and they're stagnant at their job, they're stagnant in their life, they're stagnant in what they're doing, they get this feeling one day that I want to move forward. They see you moving forward positively. They want to jump on your train. Okay. This is a history timeline of your success. Okay. So what do you record on your YouTube channel? Record your trainings. A lot of you guys are starting to do little trainings and stuff. Go ahead and record it. Some of you are introducing a tool. Do that, okay? Do like a product knowledge of something. We have great videos where we do, talking about the harmonic scanner, talking about the web analyzer or the vibrato, talking about the gold cup, the tea cup, harmony, this, that, the DeLorean, whatever it is that you use, go ahead and record that. All right. If you're doing a one-on-one training with somebody, record it. If you're doing an interview, record it. If you're just doing a conversation and you're saying, man, let's talk about gold, or, let's talk about this whole oil thing. Let's talk about the coronavirus and how that's affecting the market, record it. Okay. Or do something inspirational, do some knowledge, whatever it is, record it and then put it in your channel, okay? And you're gonna start growing organically over time, okay? Always point your Facebook and IG to your YouTube channel to help build your brand. Everything should point to one another. On my Facebook, I show my YouTube channel stuff, my IG stuff. On IG, it points back to my YouTube. On YouTube, I talk about my IG and my Facebook. They all interwoven each other to build my brand, okay? Everything on here, everything that's out here is built to build your brand. And so what is a brand? A brand is merely a reflection of who you are, okay? And so let's say Dee Dee, she's phenomenal. I see her on social media. Dee Dee is a single mom. She's doing her thing. Well, guess what? There's a segment of the population that are single moms that identify with Dee Dee. Those are the people that you'll end up attracting. There's married couples. Married couples can do videos together like Pastor Carl and Angela, First Lady Angela. When they do videos together, there's a segment of the population in that age range that's going to identify with them, that's going to want to join them. There's single guys like Augustine and they're going to relate to him. All right. And Sabrina and all those, they're going to relate to you because of your image, your look, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself. And I don't try to attract millennials if I'm not a millennial. I don't try to attract, people that are, that are, single when I'm a married person. I mean, it's just in my conversation, in the way that I'm progressing, I'm only going to get a segment of people that's going to relate to Shawn. And that's good. But if you have a different demographic, guess what? If everyone on your team is doing this, you're going to attract those different demographics, okay? That is what your brand is, all right? All right. Categorize your videos and have a pinned video on your channel. So categorize your videos on your YouTube channel, okay? Like I have training, I have interviews, I have presentations. I have it all separated on there so that not only can my team members use those videos as marketing tools, but other people that come, it's organized so they can go to what they want to see. All right. And then of course I pin a video right to my YouTube to show a welcome, kind of like tell you what your channel is about. Okay. And so by creating a following on YouTube, you will end up being paid for your subscribers. That's the last part that Chad Thompson talked about. Here's how it can help you as another stream of income, guys. We never talk about it, but here's the thing. When you start getting 10,000 plus subscribers, guess what happens? YouTube will start to pay you. They'll start to pay you because you are driving an audience to your brand. And so now people will come and want to advertise with your brand. They want to partner with you. So I just want you to think about how many different avenues that social media now creates for you. Okay. All right. How are we looking at time? Looking good. Okay. So now building a landing page. What is a landing page? A landing page is a place where someone will come so that you can give a very, very brief introduction of who you are, and you're there to capture their information so that you can continue to follow up with them. Okay. So write this down. Here's what I did, and I'll show you here in a minute. I went to Wix.com. All right. And I built my own landing page for free. All right. All I had to purchase is the hosting and purchase the name. All right. So I purchased that. Okay. I built it myself. For those of you who are savvy, you can do that. If you got somebody else to build it for you, then hey, pay somebody else to build it for you. But you just need a simple landing page, okay? Here's the key elements that you need on your landing page, okay? Number one, you want a video, okay, of you. A video of you, and it can be very short, okay? It explains who you are, what do you do, and what can you do for that person that's watching, okay? You need to state at least 3 benefits of what you offer. Okay. And then you also need to talk about a common problem that's out here, okay, that you can solve. And then you want to call to action. All right. So tell who you are, what do you do, what you can do for them, 3 benefits, post a problem. For an example, a problem that I put on my landing page was, hey, I know you guys are all on YouTube trying to learn Forex on your own. And the problem is that there's a lot of YouTubers that are selling strategies and selling signals, but a lot of you are still losing money. And because you're losing money, you get frustrated and you quit. Instead, why don't you join a team like mine where we can partner with you, we can walk you through your steps, okay? And we can trade as a group and help you learn to successfully trade. You see what I'm saying? So I presented a problem that people are commonly going on YouTube trying to teach themselves. Okay, but we offer a great education and team environment where we'll hold you by the hand and help you succeed. That's a big answer right there. Okay, and your video should be no more than 1 to 3 minutes long. All right. All right. Last things, and we'll almost close this out, and I'll take some questions too. Building a landing page to grab the prospect. Include testimonials. Okay, so this can be a written testimony. It could be one testimony of somebody who's a team member or a customer. Okay. If you can, try to do a video, okay? Try to do maybe 1 or 2 people that that can do a testimonial for you and record it, a quick little 30-second, video. Hey, I work with Augustine on his team. He's a great mentor. He's a great, a business leader, and he's helped me over the last 6 months be able to create 3 figures a day in my trading account. Something like that. Okay, and try to include either a video or a picture of the person. That helps build some credibility, okay? Put a feature list that tells them what benefits they're getting. And so what I did is you do like those little check marks and just say whatever the benefits are of learning through IM Mastery Academy, okay? And then you gotta have an offer, okay? You gotta have an offer. Why do people wanna come to you versus somebody else? Well, you're gonna offer them something. Well, guys, what I offer on my side is I offer you a free one-on-one class, all right? So people can join, and then what I do is I can schedule them either for our Monday night trainings that I do for our whole group, or I can go ahead and just do a one-on-one if someone says, you know what, Shawn, I think I know a little bit, but I want to know this. And so that's an offer that you have. Now, what do I add to my form? I go to Jotform, okay, jotform.com, and it allows you to set up a free capture section that gets their name, their address, email, and you attach it to your landing page. So when somebody goes on it, they fill it in, and guess what happens? It sends me an email notification to let me know that somebody has signed up on my site, okay? And then you want to put this link to your landing page, and you want to put your landing page on everything. All right. Here's the last part, and we're going to close this out. Okay. Mobile gets more than desktop. Mobile gets more than desktop. Everybody wants to set up Facebook stuff and everything comparable to your laptop, but in honesty, 80% of people that are on social media, they're looking at you on their cell phone. So you need to have a nice landing page that is clean and crisp on your phone. That's easy, that has access to you, that has your contact information, okay? People do more swiping and reading on mobile than on laptop and desktop, and it makes your sites easy to read on the mobiles, okay? Put your link, email, phone number on your videos and posts, okay? And post as often as is comfortable for you, okay? If you can do once a week, guess what, guys? If that's all you can do it once a week. That's 4 times a month. But guess what? If there's good engagement, that video will repost and people will see it over and over again throughout the week. Okay. And after a while, you have a collection of videos. Here's another thing, if you don't notice, is that I repost videos that I did 1 year, 2 years, 3 years ago. Remember how it pops up in your Facebook feed? Well, guess what? I repost it, put a new blurb to it, and then I just post it again on my page. So you can recycle some good interviews, recycle some posts that you did. All right. Always test different posts and Facebook ads to push your message. I'm not going to get into Facebook ads here, guys, but the way to push your landing page is to get into Facebook ads. So I want you to get on YouTube. I want you to go ahead and Google how to do Facebook ads, and I want you to learn how to do that. And just for some quick little tips here on Facebook ads, you don't have to spend a whole lot of money. A lot of people think you got to spend a lot of money to do that. No, what you have to do is define your demographics of who you're talking to. If you spend your time researching the demographics, if you can get anywhere from 500 to maybe 1 million, 2 million people, and then you really can do ads for $1, $2, $3 a day. All right. So I usually will run an ad. I'll run it for about 10 days. It'll probably cost me about 20, 30 bucks. It'll show over to 1,000 to 3,000 people on a daily basis. Okay. And then I test it. I kind of see which ads are getting good responses. So, $20, I can run an ad for about 10 days and I can expose it to over 100,000 people. Okay. But I have to make sure that I tailor it to a specific groups of people. And so I do my research to find out, well, who receives this? Who would most likely listen to what I'm saying? Okay. All right. So good. Google Facebook ads. Thank you, Diana. Great, great, great. All right, guys, so I'm going to share real quick, then we'll close this out on what my page looks like so you kind of get an idea. Let's see. And again, I'm not a super expert. I just kind of use my skill to the best of my ability. And as I continue, you get better and better. All right, let me get out of this. Okay, let me out. All right, there we go. All right, cool. Let me close that. All right, so first let me get to my Facebook so you guys can kind of see that. Let's see. All right, so cool. So this is my fan page or my business page right here. So you see, I put on here, this is my brand. Every time I start a video, I'm saying, hey, this is Shawn, your financial wealth educator. I've been doing that for the last 3 years. And on it, you see I do posts. I did a post last night on what happens when families lose their land through heirs property that doesn't pay taxes and lose land. So I do a lot of things that's financially tied together. Here we talked about raising the bar, doing our presentation where Dr. Jules coming. So I put a nice little paragraph here that people can engage. And of course you see my link to my capture page here, investtolearn.com. All right. So everything that I promote, I'm going to put that link in there. I did another one. We did a YouTube video training that introduced the harmonic. Remember, product knowledge. So I introduced talking about the harmonic scanner and vibrata. Guess what? I have my capture page link. Anybody who's interested, they'll click that link and I'll capture their information. Okay. And so that's it. Other videos, Bitcoin investing versus real estate investing. Okay. I talk about why it's easy to get involved in that. All right. Here is when we were at the conference that Dr. Chana sponsored for Christopher Terry. I recorded that, put a nice little blurb. Guess what? I have a link to it. All right. So different things like that, guys. Let's go to my personal page. so we can keep the consistency real quick. Let's see. Oh, didn't mean to do that one. Let's go back. All right, let me get out of that. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is my personal page, okay? So over the years, I kind of got, look, I'm branded the same, financial wealth educator. That's my head title. Here's what I have here, business mentor, wealth coach, real estate. Here's my link, okay? What do I do? Am I consistent with my brand? Everybody knows I'm a Forex and cryptocurrency trader. These are the other things that I've done. Here's my links, okay? I got my YouTube channel, I got my Twitter, I got my sign up link. I got what is IML. I got my Facebook group. See, here's more videos. Here's where I recycled a interview. Me and Dr. Jewel did this February 26th of 2018. We did a great interview on how to make money like the banks. So I just recycled it, put a little blurb up here. Facebook watched this awesome interview with my mentor and business partner. So I recycled it. Okay. See, I had the old beard there. Okay. That's it, guys. My class, I advertise my class on here. Here's what my Facebook ad looked like. I had an ad, so it had a topic there. I did a quick minute video. All right. Here's an interview I did with Mr. Doug MacArthur. He is actually a documented millionaire on our team. In 8 months, he was able to make over $1 million on our team. So I interviewed him. Here's Miss Alicia Hunter. I did an interview. See how we do the Zoom, how side by side looks nice, clean, crisp. So we did that. All right. Here's when I was there at the conference. Put a nice blurb there. Okay. So that's how that goes. Now let me show the landing page. All right. Hope you guys can see this. So what I did is I had made this banner first, and I decided I wanted to use it on my landing page. Okay, so it shows me. Here's my, hey guys, thanks for hitting my landing page. Guys, this is Shawn here. Guys, I've been helping people for the last 20 years, individuals all over. Here's my benefit list. Okay, here are my features. Here's what you'll get. Systematic, easy to follow Forex education, I got that. Here's my testimonies. These are people on my team. Give them testimonies. Okay. Here's my jot form. Okay. Then I put register for our free Forex trading webinar. This is a call to action. Call to action. They hit that. Guess what? It will go ahead. And of course, I put a disclaimer on the bottom. It hits that and it will send a notification. Now, Mr. Benji had a great point. There's stuff like Autobots, where you can upgrade your landing pages, guys, and your Facebook stuff to where when people respond to your capture page, it'll send them automated responses, and you can have live chat. You could add a chat to it. So when they do a question, it goes directly to your phone and you can interact with them, or you have a bot, an automatic responder that will respond back to them and say, hey, thank you for joining our page. Make sure that you subscribe to our newsletter. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube, whatever. Do you have more questions? Feel free to give us a call. And then they respond, and then a few days later. So this is about interaction. You want to continue to interact with that person, because remember, as we said, people need 5 to 7 exposures before they make a decision. 5 to 7 touches. Okay, so each of these things on social media are different touches, okay, so that they can, go into your funnel. It's never just show the video and they just sign in. Now, some people do, but you still need to do 3-ways. You still need to do stuff like that. So I still run them through the system, guys. When I get a person that responds, I call them up personally. They're always shocked that the person on the video is the actual person that's speaking to them, okay? And then from there, I'm saying, hey, great, thank you for getting on my page. I definitely love to send you some information, and usually these are people, they're ready. They already know that I have to pay something. I'm very interested in becoming a Forex trader. What do I do next? I usually send them a video. I send them the 7-minute video. All right. And then I follow up with them, answer their questions. And then guess what? I sign them up, guys. Well, actually get them on a 3-way with Dr. Jewel or another team member, okay, for that edification. And then I close them. And we just repeat the process, guys. Okay. So that's kind of it in a nutshell, guys. Again, you could always expound on any of these things. Do your research. Get on YouTube, guys. We're in an information age where you can find out everything from building an airplane to building a tunnel to whatever, to solving, cancer on YouTube. So get on there and do your homework and build a nice landing page, and start getting yourself out there. So that's all I have on that part. Does anybody have any questions? I'll take a few questions and then we'll close out here for the last few minutes of the hour. Thank you so much, Ebenezer. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Please unmute yourself if you got any questions. Going once, going twice, no questions. All right. Thank you, Didi. I appreciate it. Well, guys, look. Again, don't be intimidated with the social media. Start off first with just auditing and setting up your Facebook page. And then just start getting used to doing your first video if you haven't done it yet. And do a nice little video, team up with your team members, schedule an interview, and then, see how it goes. And then from there, just be consistent and then slowly upgrade yourself. Build your own landing page if you can, okay? Find out how other people do theirs and then just follow it after that, okay? So with that being said, guys, I want you to have an awesome, awesome afternoon. Again, I'm so honored that Dr. Jewel let me do this. Micah, when and where, I will put the recording into the team app, okay? And make sure that you guys have it. So follow the team app. If you're not a part of the team app, please make sure that you're a part of Dr. Jewel's team app, Rise and Profit Alerts, okay? And so, yeah, guys, I always love to give you great information and all that stuff. So I'm glad that helped. And again, if there's anything else I can do, please reach out to me and I'll do what I can. All right.
Hey, Shawn, yes.
Can
you hear me? This is Angela.
Hey, Angela.
Hey, you did a phenomenal job. I mean, I was on the call yesterday when Dr. Jewel just asked you, can you get on, and you jumped on it. Just great leadership. And you've put a lot of time into this. I do a lot of presentation. And so I just honor you. I thank God for you and for the time. And, you almost feel kind of cheated. Like, I feel like I have to pay for this. That's just how good you were. and and so now, to whom much is given, much is required, right? So now Absolutely. We're going to move forward and we're going to start implement this and we're going to hit rank. God bless you. Thank you so much again.
Awesome. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate that.
Hey, Shawn, this is Kevin Allen. I'm here in Atlanta, and I want to reiterate what Angela said. This was extremely good, and you represented Atlanta extremely well. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And what I think you said the recording will be in the team app?
Correct.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
Not a problem. Thank you, guys. I'm very humbled to hear that. I really, coming from a corporate background, I like things organized. So I try to communicate as well as possible to make sure that you guys are getting it and then it's organized. So again, share this recording with your team, guys, because if all of us get on social media, it makes people easier to want to join, because what I get is, gosh, I've been hearing all about this Forex. I've heard it here. I heard it. You know what? Maybe I ought to really start looking at this. And so when we attack the market like that, it creates a momentum of want. And people will definitely start being eager to learn more about it, because that's where their comfortability is. The more it's before their eyes and ears, like Dr. Jewel likes to say, the more comfortable people feel with it. And they don't think it's a scam. They don't think that it's just gambling or anything like that, because now we're in the mainstream. And that's what I Am Master Academy is doing, is getting to that million subscribers, that million customers. And you do it through promoting it properly through your social media. All right. So good. So I'm glad everything got there. Okay, guys, it's 12 on the top of the dot. Let's go ahead and get it. Of course, we got our calls today. All right, at 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. Please get on there. Learn the presentation if you don't know it. It's great to see those chairmen doing the calls and learning how to do the new presentation. Also, get your guests on, okay? You don't have to be all over the place. Use what the chairman has put out there to build your business, all right? So be blessed. Have a great day, and thank you so much for your attention. I greatly appreciate it.